Oh,
So,
hi.
thank you everyone for coming to the tenor rehearsal of the VTuber Choir project. I'm just confirming quickly that we are, in fact, live on Twitch, and yes, we do appear to be. So, guys, tenors, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Uh,
Okay, don't start
right.
with me. I'm still pulling up the stream.
Wait, wait. May I get the stream link, Professor?
Oh, sorry. Give me one moment.
All right. In the meantime, hello everyone. We are
Yes,
the representative of the
Oh, why did
Ibero
I put it there?
Corporation, aka Ibero Corporis channel, and we are here participating in the VTuber tenor project, contributing our vocal cords to this wonderful, wonderful idea.
Excellent. So
Great.
then, next, Kenji, you are up.
Hi, everybody. My name is Golden Kenji. I'm a black cat who works at the Golden Lucky Cat Cafe. Feel free to drop by if you want coffee and company, but for now, I am singing choir.
Excellent. Sandalia, thank you for coming. Regular expression, you are next up.
All right. I'm a regular expression. I shouldn't even be watching this thing. I'm like getting confused. I'm a regular expression. I'm a computer scientist who got caught in another universe or something. I don't really know. It's all on my Twitter or Twitch page if you care. It's a bunch of sci-fi nonsense. So yeah, check that out if you're interested.
We love sci-fi nonsense. Hi, Kaji. Thank you for coming. Kaji, one
Hi,
of our
God.
basses. Dandalia, one of our
Hey, gotcha.
sopranos.
Oh,
And that leaves
I
us
don't know.
now, Kane.
Hey there, land dwellers. It's me, NanaseCain. Or you can call me NanaseCain as well. It's all right.
Kine, my bad.
Normally, normally I do, Montana and stuff, but today we're here with all these fantastic people here, as well as the illustrious Professor Bloom, to do a little bit of choir today. Thank you guys for coming out.
Excellent. Thank you, guys. So, for those of you who do not know, this is now the second rehearsal of the VTuber Choir project. I am Professor Bloom, and I've been organizing this. And the goal is to assemble a choir made of fellow VTubers with the goal of getting people to step outside of their comfort zone a bit to sing some classical music. But I promise it's not that scary. I will be here to guide everyone every step of the way. And at the end, I really hope that everyone will enjoy the finished product. And we are going to be singing Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus. Thank you for the follow, Atlas Vos. Very much appreciate it. What we are going to do now is get everybody warmed up and kind of stretch out people's vocal cords a bit. So, what I'm going to do is sing a simple pattern, and then one by one, we're going to repeat it, going up and down in our vocal range. Oh, thank you for the follow, How to Fix. So, the pattern, for those of you familiar with solfege syllables, is do, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So, we're going to sing on just a syllable, ah, just a pure ah, and then we'll gradually move up, etc., until we get to, find towards the top of your range. And then we'll do the same thing going down. So, who do I have as a volunteer for first victim? Who's going to be brave?
We are ready and prepared.
Okay, Ibero is starting us off. We're going to be brave. So we're going to start right in, a middle comfortable range. Just ah. So just repeat that same thing.
All right.
There you go. So we'll keep moving up. There you go. Now, this is for everybody in general. If you're sitting down, make sure that you're sitting up straight. Take your shoulders, bring them up, back, and down. and you should feel your shoulder blades kind of coming together. And what that will do, you can feel now your chest is nice and open. And when you take a breath, I want you to put your hands right under your rib cage. Take a deep breath and feel your stomach push out. Keep your shoulders down and take that deep diaphragmatic breath. Just, you feel it?
I feel it.
Yep.
I think so.
So we want to be breathing with that kind of support. And don't be afraid to be loud. I know it may be late, or we may have neighbors, maybe we don't have soundproofed rooms, but we want that nice, free, open sound. So let's repeat where we just were, Ibero. So I'll sing it, then you'll sing it back.
Okay.
Good. Now we're going to keep going. There you go. There we go. Keep moving
It's
up.
somewhere. Actually moved to the next one after that. So we'll keep going. No, that's fine. So our starting note's going to be, we're going to go, Good. Now, at that top note, were you starting to, did you feel a change in your voice, like you were moving to a different mode of production? Yes, certainly.
Yep. So that's around where the break into your falsetto starts. So there's nothing wrong at all with using that falsetto, because a lot of men can achieve a very lovely tone on like that area. That's a little below my break, but let's go for one more and see if you can feel that shift. Very good. Did you feel that shift? Or not
Kinda.
quite?
I feel like I feel like I warmed up a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Now let's do the same
it wasn't
thing.
as drastic.
Same thing going down this time. And we might not, we're tenors. We don't need to sing that low, but let's give it a shot. Well, it's good to warm up your whole vocal range, not just the top or bottom. The same idea. Good. That sounded pretty good. Very good. I'm not going to go lower than that, but yeah, Wild Vay, keep hearing the Star Wars theme. I mean,
It's a thing.
that's because it is a perfect fifth. You know, da, 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 da. It's the same interval.
I thought of that too.
Yeah. Well, that's actually a really good way to remember intervals, is to think of famous melodies with that. Hey, Mexican Pond, thank you for the follow. So if you think of a perfect fourth, da, da, here comes the bride, that's an easy way to remember that. Or Star Wars for a perfect fifth, you know, da, 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 da. Just a shortcut in your mind to remember those things.
Oh, that's brilliant. So
Yeah.
you just basically think. Yeah.
Oh, no, not music theory. Sorry, Nice Eggy. It's music theory hours. All
We
right.
have to
And thank
use
you
the
for stopping
fourth.
by. Use the
It's
fourth.
been years.
All right. Kenji, it is your turn. Unless there's another
Oh.
volunteer for next victim.
I'm good for that.
Okay. So same thing. We're just going to do that do, sol, fa, mi, re, do pattern moving up. So, ah,
Ah,
ah, ah,
ah,
ah.
ah.
Ah,
Ah,
ah.
ah.
Good. Let's keep going. Ah,
Ah,
ah.
ah. Damn it.
And
Pretty
last
high.
one. If you need to flip into your falsetto, go for it. Ah. Very good. Was that falsetto at the top?
I think so, yeah.
Yep. Well, good news is that's a high A, and that's much higher than we sing at any point in this piece.
Oh, wonderful.
So now let's do the opposite direction. We're going to go down. Ah, Is that about the bottom, do you think, or do you have a little more in the tank?
I have a bit more.
There you go. See if you got one more. There you go. That's down to a low E, so that's an octave lower than we need to sing at any point in this.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. All right, a regular expression. It is your turn.
Okay.
We're going to do the same thing, same. No, that's
Sorry,
perfect.
I'm like super nervous.
No, you got it exactly right.
You got
Hey,
this.
no worries, man. No worries.
Yeah. Think of, for that long unbroken line, a visual metaphor that I think of is as if you're like pulling on a rope, like pulling a boat to moor or something. You know, just a long arc. So let's
Okay.
keep that image in mind for that uninterrupted flow of air. Because your notes are perfect. So
Yeah,
think now
I think I can do it. I'm just real shaky.
oh yeah, no, you can definitely do it. I've heard you sing. So excellent. Think of putting even more air through.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. No, you're getting it.
Oh, good.
Now let's go for two more. Really good. Let's do one last one. I lied. Excellent. No, if anything, you're getting more comfortable the more you go. I think that
so.
was your best one yet.
He's beginning to believe.
Yeah. Do you want to try one more going up? See if there's more there?
I could try.
It. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
There you go. You know what? I'm gonna push you a little more. You need to switch
Alright.
into your falsetto here, by all means.
I might already be there.
Excellent. That is up to a high C sharp.
I don't know what that is, but
You've got notes in there, is what I'm saying.
all right, cool.
And now let's
Happy to hear
go
it.
in the opposite direction. Very good. And you get one more.
I could try.
Excellent.
I think that's as much as you're getting.
Yeah. Well, that's good because I can't really. I can't go lower than that. Excellent. All right, Kain, it's your turn.
All right.
Gonna go back.
Stretch.
Sit up straight. Good. Let it open up. Let's go. Excellent. That's up to a high A. Let's go for one more.
Yeah,
So that's your break. That's where you switch into your falsetto. So lest you feel too bad about having a voice crack moment, I want to play for you an amazing voice crack from an operatic tenor. This is the most incredible thing I think I've ever heard.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
will notice he does not stop at all. Tell me if you can hear this. Actually, wait. You guys will probably have to unmute the stream to hear it. But you notice he doesn't stop. He just goes straight through it.
Oh,
Keeps going. So
Power through.
never feel bad about that. And yes, as Nice Aggie points out, do be careful not to shout. If you feel that strain coming in, try to relax your throat and lower jaw
Okay.
and have a nice unrestrained passage of air. It'll actually make those high notes come out more easily. But if they feel out of reach, just use falsetto.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, message received. No matter what, no stopping
Yes.
whatsoever. Let's go.
Look, I'm never ashamed of mistakes. I make plenty of mistakes in my own singing. Most of the time, if I make a mistake when I'm doing some kind of live singing engagement, the audience probably didn't notice. I'm probably the only one who did. And if they did, they'll probably forget about it by the end. So don't worry. Plus, with what we're doing, we have the magic of editing. And we can,
Nice.
we don't need to have mistakes.
You don't got to tell me twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, if you guys...
Unless someone clips it.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. So what we're going to do now is, if you guys want, I'm going to play the accompaniment and I'm going to sing the tenor part that we're going to be going through.
Okay.
And then we will go through like we did with the basses, line by line, person by person, until we get the part. So the tenor part, for those unfamiliar, is the one marked tenore. It's the third line down. And a little music theory thing. Do you see that little 8 next to the treble clef there?
Yes.
That means we are singing everything down an octave from where it's written. Mistakes into miracles. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Wait, sorry, Professor. Where's the 8?
So, right...
Oh.
Yep.
I
That
see
just
it.
means that
there
we're
it is.
singing what's written here down an octave. The reason for that is that if the tenor part was written in the bass clef, there would need to be lots of ledger lines above the staff to account for those notes. But if it was written in treble clef at the pitch it sounds, it would be way below it. So just as a little compromise, they write it as if it's up an octave, but you sing it down an octave.
Oh, okay.
Just a neat little
Alright.
music theory thing for you. There actually is a separate tenor clef and alto clef that's more common in instrumental music or Renaissance vocal music, but you don't have to worry about those. I had to worry about those. They're actually very common in trombone music. And I'm a trombone player, but... So right now, I'm just going to play the accompaniment and sing the tenor part, and then we'll work through it line by line. So if you want to sing along, just mute yourself, because we'll be learning the part right after.
Mhm.
So let's go for it. So as a general rule, vowels are all like continental European a, e, I, o, u. it's a short piece, not too many tricky intervals throughout. It's very, very pretty.
That's a lot shorter than I thought. That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad at all. So I think for the first line, we'll just do from the first Ave all the way to Virgine, because you only have 2 different notes you have to sing in that part. But just because you're singing the same note a bunch of times doesn't mean it's an easy part or that you can relax. It's very easy to let your pitch slip when you're repeating a note. So one way you can fight against that is, and this sounds silly, raise your eyebrows while you're singing.
Okay.
It's just a silly little biofeedback thing where you're like, okay, I'm raising my eyebrows. I'm thinking up. My pitch won't drop or slip. But basically, the notes we sing are Ave, Ave, Verum Corpus, Natum de Maria Virgine. Sing with eyebrow wiggle. But seriously, it is the secret eyebrow tech.
So we raise our eyebrows when we're singing to stop our pitch from slipping?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Take
actually
notes
taking
now furiously.
I'm actually taking notes.
Yeah. It actually also really helps if you're singing a descending passage, as if, think like you're walking down the stairs. To prevent yourself from going too low, you can raise those eyebrows just a little bit. It also helps, if you think of, so tenors, put nice Eggy, exactly. Half of singing technique literally is imagining a thing, or, looking at yourself in a mirror while you're singing. So I want you all to take your hands and put them on your cheeks, kind of right on your cheekbones, and feel those muscles that raise, really inside your mouth, they're raising your palate. But you can feel you're lifting those cheek muscles. You're going to be opening up. You want your whole face is involved in singing. It's not just, your mouth. Really, your whole body's involved in singing. But I want you to just be aware of your face while you're singing. And if you feel like maybe you're slipping a little bit, raise those cheeks a tiny bit if you can. It's hard to think of while you're doing something, and it sounds strange, but it's worth trying. All right, but enough of that. Who's going to be our brave volunteer to start us off for the first line?
Well, glad you asked.
Let's go, Ibero. Let's go.
All
Good
right.
initiative.
So
Robots have no fear.
Yeah,
excellent.
Truly the bravest guy.
Also, no pitch matching whatsoever, but we'll get there.
So for this, since it's just, one line, we're not going to use the backing track. We're just going to say it kind of out of time. So just repeat after me. I'm going to break it into 2 parts. Ave, Ave, Verum Corpus.
All right.
A
Ave.
little higher.
Ave.
Ave. Yeah, you got it.
Verum corpus.
Good. Keep going.
Natum de Maria Virgine.
Perfect. Exactly dead on. So, move down the line.
My turn?
Your turn.
Okay.
You need me to repeat it or you got it?
One more, just for reference.
Ave, Ave, Verum Corpus.
Ave, Ave, Verum Corpus.
Keep going.
Natum de Maria Virgine.
Good. So one thing, as we're closing words that have a consonant in them, like Virgine, we want to only introduce the consonant at the very end of it. So if we're holding that note on the Virgine, and then you can just flip that R into, so really you're singing V, G, Ne with just the slightest R in there.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yep. Especially when we have something like an S involved. We only want the slightest hint of that S right as we're moving from one thing to another. Otherwise, you'll get a chorus of snakes. Just all over the place. All right, but we're going to move on. A regular expression, it is your turn.
All right. I could probably use that again.
Okay. Ave, ave, verum corpus.
Ave, ave, verum corpus, natum te Maria Virgine.
Perfect. All right, Kain, it's your turn. Would you like a repeat?
Sure. Yes, that'll be good.
Ave, ave, verum corpus.
All right. Ave, ave, verum corpus, natum de Maria Virgine.
Good. Now we're going to add the next part, and we're going to work in reverse, so you're still up, Kain.
Nice.
So we're going to be going up a major third.
Okay.
Vere passum immolatum. So we start on that. Vere passum. And it's just a small half-step movement.
All right, then. Where would you like me to go till for this?
Start right on the vere passum.
Okay. Vere passum immolatum.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Regular expression, it is your turn now. Same thing.
All right.
Vere passum immolatum.
Vere passum immolatum.
Perfect. All right. Kenji, it is your
My
turn.
turn?
Yep. Do you want me to repeat it or you got it?
I think I got it.
Do it. Let's see it.
Vere passum immolatum.
Perfect. Ibero. So, vere passum immolatum.
All right. Vere passum immolatum.
Excellent. You guys all got it. So now, the part we have that kind of ends this here, we hear the sopranos before us go in cru. They're up the octave. They're up in cru. But you hear that same cru, that D. So the word in, say it like een. Think like EEN. een.
Mm.
Yeah, we want that nice Latin E, not a short in, but een. So we hear them sing that in cru, and we get the note from them directly. We don't have to think about it. We come in with in cruce pro homine. So the word homine there, HOMINE, don't pronounce the H, just go homine. Can everyone say that for me?
Omine.
Yep,
Omi?
Homine.
homine.
Omine? Omine.
Omi.
Yep,
Homine.
homine.
Omine.
Yep. So if we're continuing our pattern, Ibero, it's going to be you with in cruce pro homine.
All right.
I-
Cruce provine.
Almost.
That was off.
So it starts with E. So that's your start. And then you're just going, yep.
Okay, got it. In cruce pro. No, sorry.
No, you were there.
Sorry.
Because you come from cruce pro homine. So just try cruce pro homine.
Cruce promine.
There you go. You just got a little high at the end, but you got it.
Oh, so I went too much. I felt like I was going too little.
No, it was good. It was the homine got a little high.
Okay.
In cruce pro homine. Is your starting note.
Cruce promine.
There you go. All right. Kenji, it is your turn.
May I listen to it one more time?
Yes. Do you want it with the accompaniment? Actually, you know what? Why don't I do that with the accompaniment so that you can hear what I mean with the sopranos? Give me just a moment to find my soprano track. That's a little too. Okay, that's the moment. So you'll hear. In cruce pro homine. Yeah, I'm going to turn that soprano off now, just to give you an idea of where you'd be coming in. So, in cruce pro homine is the part. So, do you want your accompaniment for it, or just the part's fine?
Just the part's fine.
Yeah.
I'm usually not good with following the instrumental if I don't have a metronome, so I'm like drumming on my thigh.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Okay, never mind.
In cruce pro homine.
In croce promine.
Notes were perfect. It's just where the words fall on them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about that. So we're going to move on. Regular
Okay.
expression. It's your turn. So, in cruce pro homine.
In cruce pro homine.
Perfect.
Can't hold that last note.
One and done. Yeah, we'll talk about breathing later. For now, I just want to
Okay.
get all the notes. The long and short of it is don't worry too much about the breathing. There's enough of us that as long as everyone doesn't take, breaths all at the same moment all the time, we'll get that choir effect.
Okay.
And choir directors call that staggered breathing. So that's very normal. You'll hear choral pieces where there's these very long, held out portions, and you think, God, how are they doing that without breathing? And the answer is they are breathing, they're just hiding it well. I mean, there's some
All right.
ensembles where they just genuinely aren't breathing and they can hold their notes for that long. But most, people are sneaking breaths here and there and just re entering into the sound unnoticed. It's a dirty little secret for you, class.
I was actually wondering about that because I was taking a look through the score and I was like, okay, where's the rest?
Yeah.
Where's the rest? Where's the rest?
Yeah. Generally, a rule of thumb, a safe place to take a breath is where you see a comma in the text.
Mm.
And even though there's no, like between the, Virgine vere passum, even though there's no rest indicated there, we're all going to be taking a breath at the end of that ne before the vere passum. It's just, that's how it's going to work.
Right.
But now, Kain, you get to sing In cruce pro homine tu in. It's your starting note.
All right. Okay. Hold on.
Yep, that's right.
1, 2. In cruce pro homine.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So now, as we've been going in this snake format, the next phrase is a little longer. And there's not a great spot to break it up. So I'm going to sing through the phrase that starts on huius. When you see a J, think a Y sound. Huius latus perforatum unda fluxit et sanguine. So actually that breaks up in the middle pretty well, but we'll break it up, but we'll do everyone both parts through. Just easier that way.
Sounds good.
And do you see this little funky symbol here on that cuius latus?
That's a natural?
That's a natural, yes.
Yes, that one.
So we're going to be going down a half step. So even though it's still a C, it's going from C sharp to C natural. You'll hear it in practice. I just wanted to point that out if you were wondering, like, what's that weird blot of ink there? So we sing cuius latus perforatum unda fluxit et sanguine. So let's break
geez.
down. This is probably your trickiest moment, tenors. Let's break down that too. Cuius latus perforatum. So let's start on the cuius latus perforatum.
So the first note was a
C sharp.
C sharp.
Yep.
Okay.
You want me to sing it one more time, or you got it?
Maybe one more time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cuius latus perforatum. Is where you start.
All right. Cuius la. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Cuius la. Sorry, could I get that one more time?
Yep. Cuius latus So you don't move till the very end.
Okay.
Cuius latus perforatum.
Perfect. Now we're going to keep it going with Unda fluxit et sanguine. That's where you start.
Unda fluxit et sanguine.
Perfect. Applause for that.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Patsy Patsy.
Yes.
Pachi, pachi, pachi.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Next victim, regular expression. It's your turn.
Oh, I don't like being a victim.
This is, I think, the most difficult part for the tenors. So think, once you're past this, smooth sailing.
All right. Yeah, give me that one more time.
Yep. Huius latus perforatum. Where you start.
Cuius lat. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at the wrong part too.
It's easy to do.
Cuius latus perforatum.
There it is.
Ooh.
So let's just do the perforatum.
Oh, hang on. Perforatum.
Perfect. Then unda fluxit et sanguine.
Unda flu. I'm still
No, you're right. You're
Okay,
right.
sorry. Unda fluxit et sanguine.
Perfect. Believe it or not, you got that totally right.
All right, good.
All right, Kenji, your turn. So we're
Oh,
going to back
geez.
up to the Huius latus perforatum.
There we go. Cuius. Oh, damn it.
So don't move until the second syllable of latus.
Yeah. The dotted the dotted half is messing me up.
Yeah.
Cuius lato. Oh, damn it. Cuius latus perfulat. That wasn't correct.
So just do the perforatum.
Perfulatum.
Perfect. Unda fluxit et sanguine.
Unda flulus. I don't know that. I don't know the words. You know?
Yeah. So
Sorry,
the
how do I
word there,
pronounce?
just repeat the words after me. Unda fluxit
Unda fluxit.
et
Unda
sanguine.
Et sanguine.
Yep.
Unda fluxit et sanguine.
Yep. So try.
And may I get the melody one more time?
Unda fluxit et sanguine. Unda fluxit.
Unda sanguine.
Perfect.
Ugh.
Yep. Now, Ibero, you get the benefit of everyone else having gone first. That's why I like doing it in
Yep.
this snake way.
Let us roll on, Chief. We are ready.
So, Uius latus perforatum.
All right. Cuyos latu perforatum.
Close. You just moved a little too quick from the cuius to the latus. So let's go from
Okay.
perforatum.
Perforatum. Nope.
Perforatum. Just a little higher when you come back up. Perforatum. Little higher. There you go. There it is. Then moving on. Unda fluxit et sanguine.
Hunda fluxit et sanguine.
There it is. Excellent. So next we have, I know I talked about this in the bass rehearsal, we have this beautiful duet moment, which I'm going to play for you. Give me one moment. So you can do listen to this class. I think in our lab, if you tune into my screen, you'll hear what I mean. And the words we're singing in this little duet moment are Esto nobis regustatum in mortis examine. Esto nobis pregustatum in mortis examine. We get to sing a little duet with the basses there. It's very nice. So,
What bar are we starting at? 31?
yes, bar 31.
Okay. Thank
The esto.
Yep, the esto.
Or-
We hear
Okay.
the alto and soprano come in with the same duet, the same sequence of notes. We're just starting on a different one than they are.
Ah.
So our part would sound like Esto nobis pregustatum in mortis examine. So we can break that down pretty easily into little chunks. So we're going to start with you, Ibero. Just give me Esto nobis.
Esto nobis.
Yep. And then we're going to go from, you stay on that same note. You go, Bis pregustatum in. So just think,
Pregustatum in mortis examine.
little lower. No, you were
Yeah.
right on. So you go from the
Oh, right.
Pregustatum in mortis examine. So go from the
Pregustatum in mortis mortis
Little lower. Perfect. Yeah, please feel free to roll your R's like that. Like that's a totally fine and acceptable thing.
Oh, you're unleashing a dangerous beast right now.
to a limit, but that was good. So now we're gonna move on. Kenji, it's your turn. So starting from Esto Nobis.
Esto nobis pre gusta tumin mortis mortis
Mortis examine.
mortis.
Yep.
Mortis. May I get the melody?
Yep. Esto nobis pre gustatum in mortis examine. That's where you start.
Going from the D to the A is a little difficult.
It is. So
Esto nobis pre gustatum in mortis examine.
no, that was exactly right.
Domine.
Perfect. And the
That's
nice
a
thing
little
is, you'll hear in the full recording when we go from that Amine, the sopranos pick up that G and go on with their part.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, which I have to say, when I recorded the soprano part for this, I'm going to apologize to Nice Eggy. I think you're still here, for how strident and unpleasant that D to D sharp to E sounded on the recording. Because it's not going in mortis. It's going back up to that tease is the difficult part for me if I'm trying to sing the soprano in this. It's fine until then, but I apologize for how unpleasant that recording must have sounded. So,
It's pretty that you can reach up there in the first place.
well, I can go a lot higher than that. It's just no longer going to be suitable for classical music.
This isn't even his full power.
Totally suitable for rock and roll, but let's see, where were we?
Regular expression?
Yes,
Mhm.
from Esto Nobis.
All right, I could probably listen to that again.
Yeah. Esto nobis pre gustatum in mortis examine. Starting from
Esto nobis pre gustatum in mortis examine.
perfect. Nailed it in one. All right, Kine,
Yeah. All right.
you want to hear it again?
This okay. S. I think I'm good. I think I'm all right.
Go for it.
Whoa. Esto nobis pre gustatum in mortis examine.
Perfect. All right, so we just have one line left, guys. So the way to get your next note, we now have a C natural. We had just been singing C sharps. You hear the sopranos do their in more. So when you hear that more, you can think in more. Our note then is in mortis examine. We end on that F sharp, which is the third. So we are what makes the piece major. We're what makes it happy sounding at the end. So we got to get that one right. If we get anything right, we want the ending to sound happy. No
We can
pressure.
do it, guys. Gonna cinch the
No
ending.
pressure.
The meat of the piece, yes. So I'll sing it again. In mortis examine.
Okay, starting from the C.
Yep.
Just gonna chew real quick.
In more. So, Kine, you are up first.
All right. Oh,
Yep, that's right.
not right. Immortis examine.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right.
You can hear when you start that second part of the line, when you get to more, because we've got that C sharp back, we're back in that nice D major feeling. And it
Oh, okay.
didn't that part feel natural to sing? Like it felt good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ironically, the naturals made it feel a little bit
Yeah.
off.
Well, they should, because they're being
Mhm.
used there to, add dramatic effect. We've
Mhm.
got, an F or a D7 chord there
Right.
in
Okay.
second inversion. But that doesn't matter. We don't need music theory. We don't need to put Roman numerals on this, which is a thing. If you don't, if it's been a while since you've taken music theory, it's all kinds of symbols. But and you like math, right? Regular expression. So it's your turn.
All right. Cool.
In mortis examine.
Okay,
In
can I get that first note? In mortis. I think I got that wrong.
No, all the notes were right. You just went to
Oh,
T's too soon. So just
yeah.
pick up
Okay,
from
that's what I
examine.
thought. Examine.
Perfect. All
All
right.
right, cool.
Kenji, your turn. Would you like to hear it again?
Please.
In mortis examine. In more.
In more. No, that was a flat.
Yep. So you go right back to the C natural. In more.
More. In mortis examine.
Perfect. Yeah. If we were doing this in solfege, that C natural would be te, and the D would be do. We really want that. Do. We love that. We crave that resolution. So when we have like do, te, la, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, feels really good when we get to go down the scale properly.
I see.
Yep. So
Okay.
by making that seventh, the C flat, we're getting that tension in the chord.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going from the movement is a secondary dominant to 5-1 in the chord structure. It's a very very classical thing. Don't worry
I
about
see.
that.
Now-
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, totally.
Right? Ha 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 ha.
All right.
Yes, the classical move by Johann Sebastian Bach.
This is Mozart in his prime. Actually, I think he wrote this like pretty shortly before he died, but I would have to look that up again. And again, he died at like 35, so he was quite young.
This piece took everything from him.
If anything took everything from him, it was the Requiem he was writing. Had to be finished by his assistant, Franz Sussmayer. So you know the famous like Lacrimosa. That's from Mozart's Requiem, which he died while writing. So yeah,
Yeah,
bit of a downer.
Did Salieri actually kill him, or was that?
No,
was that just?
that's just movie drama.
Oh,
I feel bad for Salieri because Amadeus is a great film, but Salieri and Mozart were like friends. They got along well. They respected each other. Salieri's music was well respected. Like, he didn't die in obscurity or anything. He just wasn't Mozart. No one was Mozart. But it's a great movie.
Yeah, I like it.
he was the Dave Grohl to Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain, yeah. So now, in mortis examine.
In mortis
A little higher. There you go. Try the just in more. Just those three notes.
Okay. In more.
Little higher to start.
In more.
In more.
In more.
There you go.
Okay.
So then just try.
Yeah. In mortis examine.
Almost. Amine.
Amine.
There you go. All right. So, everybody, I want you to give yourselves a round of applause and a pat on the back because you have just made it through the whole piece.
Yay!
Good job, everyone.
Yes. So, what I would like to do now is I will play the backing track again and I will sing the tenor part. I want you all to sing along. Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to mute just because we can't quite. I think it would be chaos if we all tried at once. But I want you to sing along, and you're going to feel, I think, a huge difference between when you tried before going through the lines and now after. But I'm going to ask everybody do a posture check. Sit up nice and straight. Shoulders back, chest open, nice deep breaths. And let's go through it one more time. And I'll see you at the end.
Okay, everyone mute.
Virgine All right. So how did you do?
That felt a lot better. A lot.
I did pretty good.
It
Yeah,
it
did all right.
flows better. It flows better now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
still can't breathe.
that will
Breathing
come.
is the hardest part, honestly. I've been
Breathing
finding.
is the hard part, and that comes with, experience and practice because, your whole vocal apparatus is a set of muscles, and if you haven't used them that way before, it takes a while.
Yeah.
But you guys all did an excellent job. So I think, yes, as we see, a round of applause. Pachis are in order. Thank you, everyone.
Yay!
So,
Well
what?
done, boys.
Yes, what I would like to do now is give each of you a shout out and let you tell us what you've got going on.
We're hoping you're gonna give us a passing grade.
Oh yeah, no, you all passed. No worries there.
Yay.
Yay!
So give
I mean,
everyone
I'll take a C or something. That's how I passed all my math classes, so I'm good with that.
give everybody a shout out here, making sure I'm spelling everyone's channel name correctly. Give me 1 second. And if you want to go, Ibero, if you want to start, just let us know what you've got going on.
All right. So, recently came back to streaming from just arranging things. What's going on tomorrow is that we're going to open some new cards from Hearthstone, and every time we open a legendary, we're gonna gulp down some hot sauce because nice things should be balanced with bad things, and there's something karmic about that.
Well, I appreciate that. Do you know what hot sauce you have on hand?
Yes, it is a Carolina Reaper.
Oh,
Oh,
excellent. I
It has
was
been left over from our wonderful collab with Cadence Harper and Lance Maverick, who
fun.
well, we'll shout them out probably then or now or whatever, but they're also awesome, so check them
Yeah,
out
feel
if
free
you
to
know
shout
who
them
they
out
are.
in the chat.
Okay.
I recently gave myself a punishing hot sauce experience as a penalty for dying in a game I was playing and consumed too much hot sauce, let's say.
Was that the game?
The game was a shooter based on the Doom engine, and I think I ended up having to take like 8 glugs worth of it, and it was one of the sauces featured on Hot Ones, the Blair's Megadeth sauce with liquid rage.
Oh
And
god.
by the end of that night, I felt high from the spice. And pretty much as soon as I turned the stream off, had to go lie down and just sweat for like an hour. It was a harrowing experience, let me say.
Sounds terrible.
It
What
was.
what
It
pepper
was-
was in that?
I think that's mostly habaneros and ghost chilies. It actually doesn't taste
Ooh.
bad, but you want to put like 1 drop of it in something that you're cooking.
Yeah.
Not eat it directly.
That's fair.
All right. Golden Kenji, what have you got going on?
All right. So tonight was this. Tomorrow I'm going to be on Dr. Soul Morpheus's channel and I will put it right here. And together we're going to be playing Slap City at 7 p.m. EST. Hope you come by and see my ass get bodied.
Hey, what the cat doing? All right. ARegularExpression.
I don't really have anything going on. I'm a regular expression, but I stream very irregularly. So nothing really coming up. Monday, like on my last stream, I went over some viral math problems, just kind of sticking my toes into that, seeing what that's like to do. And I played guitar and sang a song at the end of it. Wasn't so good, but I'd like to do that more and kind of get used to it. And yeah, this is just unrelated kind of, but I'm looking for VTubers to play board games with me. That doesn't even have to be a stream thing. I just want to play board games. So
Excellent.
putting that out there. And I guess that's it.
Very good. And last we've got, not least, last, we've got NanaseCain. What have you got going on? I know it's been a busy week for you.
It has been a very busy week. I've been streaming or on some kind of stream pretty much like every day this week. And of course, it's going to continue till the end of the week. Friday and Saturday, I've got a couple of games going. But the biggest thing is that on Sunday, starting from 10 a.m. Pacific, I will be marathoning the entire series of Gurren Lagann. And anybody who would like to come around and watch a little bit of Gurren Lagann, you can stay for a bit, you can stay for a whole thing. But I do this every year and just thought I'd like to share the experience of watching Gurren Lagann with everybody. So that's what's happening on Sunday.
Excellent. So thank you guys all so much for participating in the VTuber Choir project. I know this is a big step outside of most people's comfort zone. So you should all be commended for your bravery and for doing an excellent job. You all learned very quickly, and I'm very happy with how it went tonight.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thanks
hosting.
for having us on.
Yeah, and for those of you who may have joined the stream and don't know, I am Professor Bloom. I do streams. I try to stream 3 or 4 times a week, and I try to cover, I like doing reading streams where I read either poetry or literature and try to provide, non-technical analysis to make it a little easier to understand. I like doing music streams where either something like the VTuber Choir project, themed karaoke streams, or I do barbershop quartet recording streams where I'll record myself 4 times in a row and then we'll listen back to what came out. And I do also gaming streams. I primarily play Doom 2 custom megawatts, but tomorrow night, assuming I get everything running right, I will be playing a non-Doom game for the first time on stream.
Wow.
I will be playing the absolute nightmare that is Cruelty Squad. It is,
Man, I want to play that.
and I've played about an hour of it off stream, and it is, I actively hate looking at it. The game is an offense to all senses, but it's a really good, fun, well-designed game. So we're going to check that out together tomorrow night. So look for a announcement for when we'll have the next sectional rehearsal for the VTuber Choir. I believe will be for the altos, most likely, or the sopranos. It really depends on what people's schedules are looking like. Wild Faye, if you are interested in doing like a VTuber Choir, or anyone really interested in this, just shoot me a message on Twitter, because I can just let you know when we're doing the next thing. Or if you want more informally, not on stream, to try barbershop quartet singing, I am more than happy to record learning tracks for that if you want to just give it a shot, and I can combine that and throw that out into the world. And that goes to anybody watching this, obviously. So I think that will wrap it up. I actually need to go prepare to hop onto a Zoom call and lead a different choir rehearsal
Oh.
for
Always busy.
7 p.m. Yes. So I appreciate you all making the time for this today. I'm going to go, though not the same piece. So I've got to make sure. Yeah, no, I've got, with the new semester starting and a couple choirs I work for starting back up, things are getting busy, but I hope to still be streaming at least 3 times a week for everybody. So thank you all so much for coming. Let's find somebody to raid. I almost forgot to do that. That would have been bad form.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Twitch culture.
Who is online right now? Ooh, and I know. Oh, thank you, Kaji. I want to give Kaji a little shout out. He's one of our bases and did a bang up job.
You could almost say that he's based.
Yes.
All right, I'm exiting the call now.
So,
Hey, don't go.
The raid message will be "Do raid me." It's a nice little musical pun for y'all there.
Like do raid me?
Yes.
Ah.
Exactly like that. I've just dropped in the chat if you want to use the little singing emotes.
Nice.
But let's see, who should we go raid? Does anyone have suggestions, first of all?
I do
Similar
have a suggestion. Glooby is having his birthday stream today.
Yes, that's right. I
Yeah.
actually had to leave Glooby's birthday stream for this. Oh no, Nanara, you came in right at the end. The VOD will be up, assuming none of you have an issue with me putting the VOD up.
No, not at
Not at
all.
all. Not at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Excellent.
do what you do.
We
Okay.
can look back on it.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Just,
let's
put some other tune on it. You know.
let's go bring some birthday cheer to Glooby. Oh, and he's playing Monster Hunter.
Oh, sweet.
Yes. Yes.
Game's resident Monster Hunter guy.
Oh.
Somebody's got
I've
to
been
stop him.
activated.
See, it said something
Kane's
went
been
wrong.
waiting for this.
What do you mean something went wrong when I tried to start the raid? Huh. Will it work with a chat command?
I always do chat command.
Yeah. The button can be a little bit finicky, I found.
Yeah, let's see. Is it just
/raids username.
yep, one word or two?
/raid space username.
Okay. I cannot raid this channel.
Oh no.
Glooby?
Yeah, I don't know why.
With a capital G?
Yeah.
I think sometimes what happens is that if you start the raid
Banned.
with the button and then it fails, it makes it so that you can't actually try a raid with the chat command anymore. It's really weird,
Ah,
but Twitch, we
That
all
is-
have some very
yeah.
a lot of ideas about Twitch. So
he may
Wow.
have it on special permissions because it looks like he's doing a collab.
oh,
That's
right.
strange.
Right.
Let's see.
Would it be like a following thing?
No, I
Like a
follow him.
follow- Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to him. Let's
Because of
see.
bots? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's been a thing
yeah,
about
yeah.
recently.
Acting up.
There have been a lot of issues with bots lately. Let's see. Who else is online? Does anyone have someone they would like us to go to? I feel bad that I can't bring a raid to Glooby.
Yeah, it's a shame.
A host isn't the same.
Cole's
Yeah.
having a big Mario Party collab right now.
Oh, is he?
Elliot's
That's right.
playing Fire Emblem.
Okay.
Ryan's playing RE7.
Let's see. I think Elliot just started his stream. I'm not sure actually. I don't have the mental bandwidth to keep up with what's going on while I'm doing something else.
He's an hour in, apparently.
Okay, he's an hour in. Yeah, why don't we go raid Elliot? That's good
Can do
timing.
that.
And he's singing bass in the VTuber choir. So
Oh, yeah.
Works out.
let's see. And same thing, raid message, do raid me. Let's, whoops.
Okay, this is
Okay,
working.
now it's working.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for bearing with me through my technical ineptitude class. And I will see you all next time. Let's go raid Elliot.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
All right, sweet.
Okay.
Mhm.
That was fun.
That
Yeah,
was.
Thank you, Professor.
Yeah, no, great job, guys.
It happens.